Hi, it's Tommy Joe here at Bird Street Studios. I'm back with a continuation from our pink journals, and I think when we were together last, I had some things I was gonna do off camera, but let me explain what I ended up doing. I did distress all of the tags and the blank cards that we had. And I also I distressed all the pages in each signature. So they're all distressed with the picked raspberry distressing. So I did the insides and the outsides of each journal so you can see that they are distressed. And I wasn't really sure where to go from here. I did sew around everything, but I think it's time for us to decorate. What I found though was I went through my box where I keep all of my tags and that I have completed, and I looked for anything that had pink that was not completed but was close, and these are what I found. So I found a couple of cards here that look like they just need to be sewn around if I choose to do that. A belly band. Let's see, tags. A belly band. These are all from leftover paper. I found this in there, and I'm not sure because it's just on paper and it would need to be on cardstock. A tag. And some of these cards, and they're all different sizes. So I thought we'd take some of the cards, well, at least 3 of them, because we made our front pockets. Because we made our front pockets here, I thought we'd go ahead and make a card and maybe a tag, decorate a card and a tag to go in there in each one of the signatures. So we're going to go ahead and pick a couple cards. That's actually a pocket. Let's see if they're size-wise. We'll just pick by size, I guess. So these are all the same. This one's a little larger. So that's a little smaller. So how about if we let's do these 3 for now. And then if we can do tags, we'll do tags in a little bit. So what I have already is let me put these on the other side. I have all of the cutouts that we had before. And remember, this is our inspiration piece. But I also printed off some sheets that I thought were kind of pretty. And this really only just needs something small over here. Actually, one of these would look really cute on here. Maybe this dress. Let me cut that out, and we'll see what we got. These cards and the tags that I had gotten out as well are from my glue book. When I'm cutting tags or cards for other projects and I have the leftover papers, you can't put them back in the book, so I just cut them into cards or tags or whatever, and and then put them in a pile to be sewn, because I just used glue stick. So I do like to sew around them and back them, and then they're ready to be decorated. So I was thinking, oh, that looks kind of pretty, and so does that. But this one's got some flowers. So how about if we do this? Let's put this on here with I don't know if I might have words or something. Let's distress this first. And we're just going to use our glue stick to glue it on. And I'll keep these tags pretty simple. They're really meant just for journaling. So there's room on the back to write. But I think that would make a pretty card, journaling card. So let's go ahead and stick that down. There's almost like no rhyme or reason to this journal other than it's pink and I love it. And I'm liking it more and more as I go along, just finding all kinds of different pink ephemera or whatever. I just really am liking it. And you know what I was thinking? So I'm going to use it, but I need something to anchor it. So I'm wondering if we can't make a little ruffle, but what I was thinking was okay, I think that might work. I'm going to do just a couple more folds. I'll show you what I was going to do. Then we're going to cut this up right here. Okay, and then I want to ink these folds. So they really stand out. Let's see. That might work. So I have some pink thread, and I thought we could take this sheer ribbon and just tie it with a piece of this thread in the center. Let's see. I know I have some pink floss somewhere, but I think this might work just fine because I don't want anything really big. I just want a small little bow. So I think if we okay, and then I'm just going to wrap this a couple times. Maybe give us a little more of a pink center. and maybe wrap this one the other way. Perfect. And let's tie a knot. And one more. Okay. Oh, I think that'll be really pretty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead over to the sewing machine. Oh no, I have blue thread. I need to change the thread out to pink. So I'm going to go over to the sewing machine. I'm going to change the thread out and just run a line of stitching. And then we will put our ribbon on and attach it there. I think that'll be a really pretty card. So I'll be right back. Okay. So I went ahead and I stitched this. And I think we're just going to put it right there. Maybe I'll cut these threads a little so they're not in our way. And I think I'm going to use the glitter glue. And then I'm going to put a little glitter glue on this piece as well, just to be sure it holds well. I'll just stick that there and hold it for a sec. It's really kind of pretty, very feminine. And I think we're going to just let it sit there and dry. And I think I'm going to cut these strings, but not totally off. Maybe just like that. These can come off. But we'll just leave these strings right here. And I'm just going to let that dry, and we'll see if that will stay, or if I need to run a line of, sew a line through there to hold it on. But I think that's cute. So there, we've got this one. We have two more. Not really sure what we should, I got thread stuck to me. I'm not really sure what we should put on the other side of this flamingo. So as usual, I'm going to wait for him. Wait to do that one last, because I have to make a decision. So this one would be good this way, just because it has all this writing on it, but I'm not crazy over that writing. So I've got if we did it this way, well, that'd be kind of pretty, huh? To have this one, or even these flowers. Flowers might look good on the other side of this. Nope, I think I'm going to do that though. So we are going to do these flowers on this one. I think that's really pretty, huh? Okay, let's do that one. And again, we're just going to use a glue stick. I'm going to go ahead and distress the edges. They hired a new person. We still have one girl out on medical leave at work, but they hired a new person who is training. So it looks like, I'm excited. It looks like next week my hours got cut down from 4 days to 2 days, which I'm gonna love. I'll have more time to do it. There are a few things yet in the house that I need to do. Also, I have that'll give me more time here to try to figure things out here and work on the journal. Oh, I really like that. How pretty is that? Okay, I'm going to leave that just like that. I'm not going to put anything on it because I think it's just beautiful. And we're going to put it with this one here just to dry. And then the last one, this one here, I was thinking of putting this on it, but just maybe going the opposite way. Or this is a little smaller. Let's cut this one out and just see, because there's enough room on the edges of this that if I want to make it not as wide, I can, and it doesn't seem like it would really hurt anything if I'm going to distress it in pink anyways. And that way, all three of these cards will be decorated in kind of similar design because the ephemera or embellishments are coming from the same digital. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. I think all we need to do is just cut it down a little bit. Maybe a little bit on that side. And a little bit on that side. Oh, I think that'll be fine. Oh yeah, I like it. Wow. Oh my gosh. Kind of like that too, huh? Let's see what we have in here. See, this is a different color pink. That's the issue. This is more of a peachy color. So I'm not sure that I really want to use these, because I want to stick with the same color. So on the other hand, I don't know if I really want that to go sideways. I don't know. I'm going to cut a little bit more off of it. Let's see what we can do with it. Again, I'm so afraid that I'm going to come off camera here. Actually, we could put that right up there if we... Let's ink it and let's see where we're at, okay? The other side to that is I can ink that flamingo with Copic and maybe change the shade a little bit, but we'll see. I didn't want to really have to do that. That actually just looks good like that, sideways, but what if instead of rounding the corners of this, what if I make them kind of like 4 tag corners? right? Can try and see, we'll ink it and see if that doesn't look better. Stay on camera, Tommy, stay on camera. Oh, I'll get this. I marked the table, but I'm always so afraid my camera moves, so I can't ever tell where it's at, and I'm actually sitting below it. So let's see. Okay, let's ink this and see what we got. Oh, I like it. Oh, I like that, like that. It is looking good. The only thing is I think I would like something right down here, but it needs to be in the same kind of style. So I don't know what that would be. Let me see what I have around here. I have this napkin that has these flowers on it. I could probably put, let me see if I can separate this. Okay. There's one. I don't know if there's another one here. It looks like there is. Because if there is, if I can get it off. There we go. All right. Okay, so let's see if we can pick. I think that'll work right there. So I'm just going to rip this like around these flowers right here. Oh, I think that'll be pretty. Okay. Now, in order to do this, I need, let's see if I can do a glue stick. Ah, it's kind of scary. Because I would usually use like matte medium, but let's just try this and see what happens. Okay, we'll get the extra glue off. Okay, so what we need now is, so it's stuck down. I'm gonna stick this down, and I think I might have to matte medium that a little bit or use some glitter glue to hold it down, but I think this will be pretty. Yep. Oh, I think that's pretty. Now I'm just going to trim up where the napkin kind of hangs over a little bit. Okay. I'm going to let it dry, but I think I need to put a little glitter glue right under there. And this dries clear, so that'll be perfect. Well, I think that's really pretty. So these are the three that we have, the 3 cards. I want to wait for this one to dry. This feels dry. This is dry. So I'm going to wait for this one to dry. Maybe we'll do a couple tags while we wait for that to dry. And then we can put them, put those in the pockets with the tags. So let's pick 3 tags that are similar. These 3 are the same size, so let's use these 3. And see what we have over here in this I Am Awesome pile. This probably just needs to go on a card, but going in the opposite direction, so I kind of like that. Let's see what we have. We have, oh, that butterfly looks pretty there, huh? Oh, we have cameras we can color as well. Ooh, what we got? And we've got some lips. That might be kind of cool to have different sets of lips going down. Although, that would look pretty on there as well. Huh. I don't know if he'll, oh yeah, he will fit on here. Oh my gosh, I like him. Let's put him on there. Put this butterfly on here. And maybe we'll do just these different sets of lips coming down on here. Or what do we got? Oh, we have that cap, but that cap is a little wide. Oh, that bird would look pretty too because it's got the green on it. Well, let's do that. I like it. And then we'll put a word or something on each one of these. I think that'll work. Let's see what we have. Okay, I don't know what it is about this, but I like this one that says shine your way. Maybe we can put something right behind it. I think that'll be pretty. And then I see this as being quite magical, so I'm going to use magical with a butterfly. Anything like butterflies, fairies, fireflies I see as kind of magical. And again, we'll get another color paper to back it or whatever, just to add something. Now we need something for this little bird. How about that? With brave wings she flies. We like it. Okay, so we'll use that. We'll put these away. Okay, and then I have pieces of leftover paper here. And we also have, let's see how, these strips that, like when we were cutting off the paper, let's see what we have here. Oh, that would be pretty, huh? Okay, it's a go. So I just have to cut this the size we want, which I want to just square it off a little bit. Okay. On camera, Tommy, on camera. Okay, and then maybe we'll put this all the way across and then put this in the middle like that. I like it. Okay, so with that in mind, let's cut this piece to match. It looks like I need to cut right there. Okay. Let's go ahead and distress these. Isn't it funny that these papers are all so different, but they were all what I used so many years ago to scrapbook. And at the time, they were so kind of whimsical and whatever. And now, all these years later, I'm finding use for them, and they were stuck always in the bottom of a pile or in the back of a shelf, because I wasn't crazy over them anymore, but now I'm gaining a new love for them. Okay, so I like that on there. And let's ink this. I like it. And then we'll ink this birdie, this little bird, a little bit. There's some people that don't ever ink their ephemera, their tags, cards, embellishments, anything like that. And I love their stuff, but for some reason I do like to ink the edges of things. It just makes it all stand out more to me. Okay, so I think that's a go. So let's go ahead and put this on. I think we'll kind of go diagonal a little bit. Then we'll do our bird. Another part of going off camera is that I start piling stuff up there like that when I'm done using it, instead of putting it away or finding a better place. I start piling everything up here, and then I tend to move all my workspace down. So I'm going to have to learn not to do that. Okay. Okay, I really like that. Now I haven't decided if I want to poke a hole and put something there or if I just want to put a piece of ribbon or material over there. So I'm going to hold off on doing that. And sometimes I go ahead and put tags in the journals, and then I don't do that until the end. When I go through, I'll look and see what does the page look like it needs, you know. This doesn't show up, but this solid pink sure looks like it would show up. So I'm thinking I'm going to cut this, square it off. I'm going to cut it the size of the card. Then I'm going to take a piece of this Oh, I like it. And then we'll have him right there. Okay, so we're just going to ink everything. On camera, Tommy, on camera. I tried to start making videos a couple years ago, actually. I think my very original video was a drawing that I did, and I just showed different stages of the drawing and kind of did a video just to try out YouTube and whatever. And I found that I didn't have a good camera. My phone, camera was cutting out. I really didn't have any idea what I was doing or how I could make it work. And but I always really wanted to try and video. So now I have an iPhone, so I'm trying to use but I have a PC. I don't have an Apple computer, which was another thing. My all-in-one, I couldn't get the videos to go from my iCloud. They wouldn't download to my old computer. I didn't have enough, whatever you need, RAM. I don't know what it is. So I would stand behind my computer and I would have to fan it to try to keep it cool enough to download, and then at one point it just couldn't handle it anymore. Well, so anyways, so I did get a new computer because I knew that I needed a new computer, but I also really wanted to do videos and I knew that I had to upgrade. So I did get a new computer, but it's an HP because I do a lot with InDesign, Photoshop, and Illustrator, and I bought those programs. And now Adobe has gone to subscription. So if I went Apple, you know, I would have to buy those programs, which I use a lot. I would have to do a subscription, which honestly, I really can't afford it right now. And I use Photoshop the most, and then probably InDesign. In Illustrator, very little, just because I'm not familiar with the program as well as the other two. But that being said, I don't want to have to pay for a subscription to programs that I own, and therefore my iPhone, so my Adobe are PC based. My iPhone, which I know a lot of people use like iMovie and all of that, I can't use on my PC. So I'm actually using just the Windows Photo program to edit videos and that. Now, you know, maybe I will upgrade, I don't know, or try to figure something out, because this, it just, you know, I can't like just drop stuff from my phone to my computer, because one's PC, one's Apple. I don't know. So I'll figure it out, but it's just going to take some time. Anyways, that's what I kind of am working with, that I've got my Android above me videotaping, because I can download that to my computer pretty quick. This is really funny, if I video on my phone, on my iPhone, it literally takes a couple hours before it gets to the cloud and allows me to download it to my computer, whereas my Android, I can just plug it right into my computer and download videos. There we go. So now we've got these two tags, and this is the last one, and we have to just figure out what we're going to use for. I don't want to use this, I don't want to use this, and I don't want to use this. Let me see what else we have. Oh, we have the peace signs, but they're going the other way. So let me see. Oh no, I have this. Oh no, let's see. I have this one. Let's use that. And I really like this. And that would really make it stand out. So we're going to use a piece of this. Oh my gosh, isn't this pink just the most fun? And then I think I'm going to use a piece of this as well. Even though there's no turquoise on here, it'll really brighten up this tag. Okay, let's go ahead and ink. So anyways, like I said, I've got my old Android phone, and that's all I'm using it for. So it stays plugged in and mounted right up here. And so far, the last few videos that I've done, which is really the first time I've conscientiously tried to videotape, other than like a flip through of the journal, but like kind of how-tos or craft with me type videos. So far it's done fairly well. It did move once, and I did the whole video, and I was like way down here. You couldn't even see what I was doing, so I don't know. We'll get it. I appreciate my subscribers, and I appreciate everybody sticking with me through this, through these growing pains anyways. Okay, so I think I might want this butterfly to go a little lower, and then the word magical to go up there. But I don't know if I want it to go on another piece of I don't know. Oh, here's this. I don't want it to go on there. It's got to, if it goes on something, it's got to go on like the solid pink or something. Let's try that. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, but I'm going to only make a little bit of a border on it. Like about like that. So let's glue it first before I cut it. Because I have a habit of cutting and, you know, wasting a lot of paper because, oh yeah, that was too small. Oh yeah, that was too small. So let's go ahead and put that right up here. And then we'll cut that like that. Oh yeah, I like it. So we're going to go ahead and ink that. ink the butterfly. Okay, so I'm going to admit what I've been watching on TV is that Love Island. Now, it's crazy because I have grandkids that are older than those kids. But I get such a kick out of how young they are and how their minds think. And I don't know, they're not very embarrassed to like public display of affection, PDA. I would have been extremely embarrassed to show any of that when I was much younger, but they're not. And just, I like to watch like how they make decisions, and it makes you wonder. Okay, now these peace signs have to be like this, so I have to remember to put them on there that way. Anyways, I'm getting such a charge out of that, and I kind of like the analytics of Big Brother as well. But I really do like that Love Island. I don't know what it is about it that it just cracks me up. So that's what I've been watching, and then the Olympics as well. But the Olympics usually we watch like when I'm having dinner or whatever. Oh, this is so cute. So cute. But I really like this up here, so that's where it's going to go. Anyways, I don't know that Love Island. I think it's like season 3 maybe. I don't know. I did watch it last year. Like anything else, you get kind of invested in the couples, and it's like, oh no, they're too young, they, you know, that kind of thing. Anyways, I just enjoy it. It's kind of nonsensical TV. I don't want to have to think too much. But it is fun. So I usually try to watch those before I go to bed. Okay, so this is what we have. And like I said, I'm not going to put anything on the tops until later, I think. So let's get our journal signatures out here. And we want this one in the middle. So we have a journal card and a tag to go in here. So we just need to make a decision. Oh, look, this came out so pretty. But I think I want to round the corners here. Where's my corner rounder? Hold on just a second. Okay. Let's just round those corners. I think they'll stick in the pocket a little better as well. And I will go ahead and ink the edges a little. I want to keep it kind of light. I don't want to re-ink my handle here because it'll be too bright. But I can put that in there, the flowers, and then maybe the bird. Oh, that's pretty, huh? The bird and the flowers. Okay, there's one. Let's try maybe the pellet or the flamingo, and I'd like that to show a little there and there. That's cute. Now you know I'm going to get the next one in and then not like it as much. Oh no, I'm going to love it. There's the gecko, and then this really pretty, I think, did we ink this card? No, we did not. Let's ink it. And let me round the corners too, because I think I do like them rounded. This is the one we were trying to wait for this napkin to dry, and it's dried, and it looks so pretty on there. I may have to empty this out because I don't empty it. Okay, let's ink it. Okay, so put those both in there. Okay, that one. And then the last one is this one, and we need to ink, or we need to corner around this and ink, right? Actually, this needs to be trimmed just a smidge. These printouts I will put in the description box where I got them from. I just found that shop the other day, and I just loved them because they're watercolors, and I don't know this to be true, but I almost think maybe the girl that did the digitals possibly did the watercolor. Anyways, I just loved it. Look at that, how cute that is. But I will link it in the description box. Oh my gosh, I love this. Okay, so we've got this one. We've got a tag and a journal card, and the same in this one, and the same in this one. So we're getting there. I'm going to do a little bit of work on these off camera because I can see that, I mean, if we were to go through and do all these pages, this video would be like, you know, part 28. So I will work on them off camera a little bit. I do have a couple other projects I'm working on as well. And then I will just come when I think that I have a really good idea that you might enjoy seeing. And we'll do that, and I will catch you up with what I already worked on.